Hello and welcome to another UK Sim review. Today we're going to look at the Birmingham Cross City line by Dovetail Games for Train Simulator. This add-on currently in Steam, I think is $19.99? No, $24.99. It's a while since I last looked. It's $24.99. And for the $24.99 you get the route itself, which covers, it's from Lichfield in the northeast of Birmingham, if I get this right, through Birmingham New Street and down to Bromsgrove via the Licky Incline, I want to put my teeth in, and the was it Redditch, I think is the other point it goes to. The what else is included? So you get the class 323, and I think this is the only way you can get the class 323. And it's in London Midland livery. You get the class 350/1/2/3 in London Midland livery again, and you get a class 66. So in terms of the pack, I'm just going to not talk about the route itself for a minute. I'm going to talk about class 323. So it is the only way you can get 323, I believe. The model itself, for me, looks quite good. I don't think the front's quite right, but it's a good enough representation of a 323. You know what it is when you look at it. The sound on it is terrible. It's weird. I think you get to about 50 mile an hour and then it doesn't sound like it's going any faster. It kind of like the audio builds up to a point and then it doesn't know what to do after that, and it's just the same sound no matter how fast you go. So yeah, it's weird. It needs an Armstrong Powerhouse pack to fix it. But like I said, the model itself I think is alright. Not sure about the physics on it. It's maybe a little bit dubious. Never been on one, but it just doesn't feel right. But yeah, that's the model of the 323. Obviously the 350 we've had in the game for donkey's years now, as we've had the 66. We're not going to go into that. The route itself, so I'm obviously not from Birmingham. I've been to Birmingham many times, unfortunately, but yeah, so I don't know it really in detail, but you know, the parts of Birmingham I have been to, I think it's quite a good representation of the area. Certainly when you sort of get nearer the city, the bit sort of from, I'm going to refer to Star City. Everybody knows where that is. Star City is not in the game, but that area where that sort of complex is, from there towards New Street, it definitely looks and feels like the area. There is something in kind of like trying to represent Aston Villa Football Club and Aston Hall and all that kind of stuff. So it looks pretty good. It's so the other end, so Bromsgrove going up the Licky Hill. It kind of certainly looks like the area. If you Google map the area, it certainly looks like the area. Obviously, it's an approximation, and it's never accurate in terms of DTG thing because of obviously licensing and all the other stuff that they kind of go into. But I think as an area, it definitely looks and feels like the area. So I think the route is pretty good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. In terms of what's included with the pack, so like I say, you get 323, you get 350, and you get 66. It doesn't approximate the area well in terms of the rolling stock. How can I describe this better? So if you got one of the other packs, so if you got South Wales, it had loads and loads of rolling stock in it. So it had like, I think it 158, a 67, a 43. You know, there's multiple things in it that made it feel like the area. it almost feels like a little bit of a step back in terms of the rolling stock that you get with the pack. You know, all you see, certainly from New Street up to Lichfield, is 323s, and again, don't know the area, but I'm sure there would be other things that you would see in and around there, maybe like a 150 or a 156 or something like that. I'm sure, you know, 170s, I think, work around that area, don't they? Anyway, I'm sure there'd be other things in the area that you would see. It just feels a little bit repetitive, but I'm sure, obviously, there'll be scenarios out for it by other creators in terms of making it feel a bit more representative of the area. Other than that, that's pretty much my only moan of it. Like I say, it feels like a busy city. It feels like Birmingham when you get into the centre of it, and I think it's a good approximation of the area. There was one other thing in terms of, you know, I've talked about buying this sort of thing. You know, you're spending £25, which is a lot of money, especially with the cost of living at the minute. In terms of playability and longevity, in terms of things to do, it it's very much, I believe, a commuter area. So all you're going to be doing is you know, all the scenarios are basically based around the 323. So all you're doing is stopping services in and around that, and that's all you're going to get. It's not. I don't believe it's got the same sort of longevity in terms of other things that you could probably do with it, unlike, you know, South Wales Coastal or even the newer Manchester to Leeds route, where obviously there is freight services going over it and things like that, as well as stopping and express. I think this is just going to be a little bit repetitive. Obviously, if it's your thing, great. Um, Other than me playing a lot of the stock scenarios in it and getting a feel for it, that's pretty much what I've done. And I would be surprised if I go back playing it. My main purpose for purchasing this was to get the 323 for all the things, for playing Chat Moss and things like that. So there you go. That is my quick review of the Birmingham Cross City route. Hope you found this review informative and useful. If you have, please like it. If you feel like liking it, like it. If you want to subscribe. It would be appreciated, but I'm not going to force you as usual. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next review.